Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. It is that time again. Let us check and make sure everything is working and Facebook has got us situated. Let's check to make sure. Hello, how is everyone doing today? Let's make sure we are working and we are good to go before I get started. Yes, we are good to go. So, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing out there in social media land today? I hope everybody has had an awesome and amazing evening where I'm about to go ahead and get started. I see we got some people joining in. Again, I would like to welcome everyone for joining in. As you come in, drop some fire emojis. Y'all know where we're going today. As you come in, drop some fire emojis to let me know you are here. As you come in, go ahead and drop some fire emojis to let me know that you are here. Again, I'm Dr. Shullundia. I am your business strategist. I am your host with the Moses this evening. And we are about to get this party started this evening. Today's topic is, are you ready to reset? Yes. Are you ready to reset? So let me make sure everything is on here working. Okay, I got some people joining in. I see everybody's coming in. Okay. Make sure everything is going good. All right. Looks like everything is working good. So again, I'm Dr. Shullundia. I'm your host of the Moses. And today's topic is, are you ready to reset? Yes. Are you ready to reset? I hope you're ready to reset because today we're going to recognize the signs. Yes, we're going to recognize the signs. So come on in, come on in. Don't be stingy. Go ahead and share this out with your business bestie. Yes, with your business bestie. Because guess what? That's free. It's free to share. Okay. It doesn't cost you anything to let someone else know about this goodness that you're about to hear this evening. So go ahead and share this out or either like and tag. If there's someone you know that you don't have time to go out and just come back in, guess what? You can go ahead and tag, put their name right in the comment section. And we'll tag them, let them know that we are live. Okay. Again, I'm Dr. Shalani. I'm the business strategist. And today, hello there, Miss Janetta. How are you doing this evening? Thank you for joining us. Today's topic is, are you ready to reset in life or in business? Okay. And so today, we're going to recognize some of the signs. I have a few signs for you this evening. We're going to go over those things just to make some recalling. Okay. I want you to recall some things that you may need to know. Hello there, Miss Shan. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us as well. I'm super excited, guys. Y'all know what to do. Come on in here and drop those fire emojis. Drop those fire emojis. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So again, you guys, are you ready to reset? Are you all ready to reset? I hope you are ready to reset because today we're going to recognize the signs to let you all know that you are ready to reset. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Yes, another exciting episode of Reignite the Fire. Yes, reignite the fire. So I hope from last week I gave you some things to think about this week. Okay. So tonight we're going to recognize those signs. I see you already excited. You already go ahead and drop those fire emojis in the comments to let me know you are here. So I still see people are coming in. So as you all are coming in, go ahead and drop those fire emojis. Drop them in to let me know that you are here. Okay. So again, you guys, I'm Dr. Shalani, and I'm thrilled to have you here with us this evening. And we have a topic that is very close to my heart about reset. Reset. I definitely believe in getting down to the nitty gritty of your business. Okay, we don't have to wait till January to reset. We are going to begin our reset now. And this is what this live is about. So grab your notepads. Come on. Grab your pen and your paper. You know how we do it over here. Okay. Grab your pen and your paper. Maybe writing, taking notes on your phone. Either way, I need you to get yourself note taking ready. Yes, note taking ready. And as you come in, drop some fire emojis so I know you're here. Okay. So it's time for you to reset in life and or your business. So let's go ahead and get started. So whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, okay, whether you are a seasoned business owners, how many business owners do we have on here with us right now? If you are a business owner, put the number one in the chat. If you are a business owner, put the number one in the chat because I want to know who I'm talking to make sure we got the right people in the house, right? So I say y'all and drop y'all fire emojis to get ready to reset. But I want to know, are you actually a business owner or are you an aspiring entrepreneur? Either way, put the number one in the comment section. Put the number one. Thank you so much, Mrs. Nat. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So it doesn't matter which way you're coming in, but guess what? Just to know that as a seasoned owner or a business owner, whatever way, or just someone looking. Okay, you may just be looking for personal growth. You may just be looking to recognize when it's time, okay, to hit that reset button. And tonight we're going to recognize some signs, let you know when it's time to hit that reset button, because it is a game changer. It really is. Okay, it's all about understanding the signs that indicate the time for a fresh start and why this is a crucial time for your success as an ambitious kingdom entrepreneur. Okay, we're going to go over all this evening. So again, hello as you come in. Say hello, so I know you're here. Hello there, Miss Cynthia. Hello, hello. How are you doing? It's been a minute since I've spoken with you. My sister, good, good. Thank you for checking in with us. Mr. Bill, thank you for checking in with us. All of y'all that are here this evening, I definitely appreciate it. If you got to go and tag someone, I appreciate that, okay? So before we dive in, though, I want to say hello again to all of our wonderful viewers. If you are joining us live, please drop a fire emoji in the comment section so I know that you're here. So we are going to love, love, love the science that we're going to talk about this evening. So before we jump into these juicy details, y'all, let's set the stage, okay? As an ambitious kingdom entrepreneur, we are on a mission, right? We're on a mission to create businesses that not only thrive financially, but also they are in alignment with values and our purpose, right? Because we don't want to do anything that is out of alignment, right? We don't want to go and be trying to work on something and do some things that against our values, right? So why would we do that? So that's why my whole thing is talking to kingdom entrepreneurs, people that have an assignment, people that have a purpose, okay? And that's going to keep you or want to keep you on track and on target to do those things that you need to do to make sure that you are on purpose, okay? Now let's get started. What are these signs, okay, that tells us that it's actually time to reset? Okay, what are the signs that actually lets us know that we need to reset? Well, they can manifest in various ways, okay, and we're going to go over those things. And they often come when we are least expected. So we're going to go over some of those things that you may be experiencing right now. So, how do you all know that it's time for a reset? First of all, we're going to talk about how to recognize the signs, okay? How to recognize the signs is the first step, okay? So, the first step would be, are you burnt out? Are you burnt out? So, if you're burnt out, you don't have to say anything, but I want you to think about that. No, we're like in, was it September now? So, we're at the end of the year. We're going into the fourth quarter, right? You only got one quarter left in the year. Are you burnt out? Okay, that's a good question. What exactly is burnout, Bill? What are you saying burnout? Well, burnout is actually a physical or emotional exhaustion that also involves a sense of reduced accomplishment or loss of personal identity. Do you feel like you've lost some things? Do you feel burnt out physically? Do you feel burnt out emotionally? In a word we've all heard, right? Burnt out is a word that we've all discussed. We all may have experienced it in one form or another, whether it was physical or whether it was emotional. But burnt out is a big sign to let you know that it just may be time for you to reset. Okay. If you find yourself constantly exhausted, like, oh, I'm always tired, like I'm exhausted, I'm burnt out all the time, guess what? You probably need to go ahead and think about resetting. Okay, if you're lacking motivation, come on. If you're feeling like you are on a never-ending treadmill, like you're just going and going and going and going and going, you're on a never-ending treadmill. Come on, it may be time for a reset. Okay, so could somebody put the word burnt out in the comment section for me? Burnt out. This is one sign that lets you know that it is time for a reset. Like I told you this evening, we're going over what are some of the signs to let you know that it's actually time for a reset. And that one that I just talked about was what? Burnt out. Whether you're feeling drained emotionally, physically, or you're lacking motivation or what have you. That's the first one, okay? So someone put burnout in the chat, in the comments for me. Burnt out, number one. Number two, are you feeling stagnant? Hmm. Are you feeling stagnant? Now, you may say, what is stagnant? Okay, stagnation is where you're not flowing or moving. Okay, there's a lack of activity. You're kind of stuck. Okay, you're not growing, you're not moving, you're not developing. Okay, that means you're stagnant. And a lot of times in life, you may feel stagnant. So definitely in business, you may feel stagnant. You feel like I'm not moving, I'm not going anywhere. It's feel like I'm just going in circles, like I'm like a hamster on a treadmill, right? You just going in circles. Just letting you know you're stagnant, right? You're not being productive. You're not developing. Okay. So that's letting you know you're stagnant. So number two is stagnant. So number one was what? Burnout. Number two is stagnant. Okay, that's a sign that it's time to reset, you guys. If you're feeling stagnant, that means you need to reset. Okay, so number one is burnout. Number two is stagnant. Number three is what? Number three is, so someone put number two in the chat for me. Somebody put stagnant in the chat for me, okay? So we can have some good notes in our chats. I definitely appreciate you all. Okay, number one was burnout. Thank you, Mr. John, for putting that in the comment section. Number two is stagnant. So could someone please put stagnant in the comment section? So we're going to move on to number three. Yes, number three. Number three is what? Disconnection from your purpose. That's another reason why you may want to reset. And when you say disconnection from your purpose, as a kingdom entrepreneur, our businesses are driven by a higher calling, right? You're feeling disconnected can mean different things for different people. Okay. So you feeling disconnected from your purpose can mean different things for different people. You can feel like you lost your passion for things that you once enjoyed. Okay. You can feel like you've lost your passion for things you once enjoyed. This letting you know that you're disconnected from your purpose, right? Like your business. You can feel stuck, okay, and searching for a purpose. Just letting you know that you are disconnected from your purpose. And you realize you're in the process of doing life, or you're in the process of just doing your business, you feel like you may be disconnected. It's one thing to be burnt out, it's another thing to be stagnant. But now you're feeling disconnected. That's another thing, okay? Number three, disconnected from your purpose. Okay, somebody put that in the chat for me. Disconnected from your purpose. So these are signs that let you know that you need to actually reset. Okay, these are clear signs to let you know that you need to reset. And the fourth one to let you know you need to reset is what? So we got number one is what? Burnout. Number two is stagnant. Number three is disconnection from your purpose. Number four is unmanageable stress. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. Number four, put that in the chat for me. Unmanageable stress. Do you feel like you're stressed out? Like, like you got headaches all the time. You're just wondering, like, what am I doing? You got a headache. You're just not feeling yourself. You're not up to par. That's unmanageable stress. Okay. Are you feeling like you have an unmanageable stress? Stress is part of entrepreneurship in some form or fashion because we always going to have that thing that's going to keep us going, keep us going. But when it comes down to being overwhelmed, it affects your well-being, right? And it's time for you to take action. When you begin to feel like you're overwhelmed, it's time to take action. And if you're struggling to cope, that's a whole nother can of worms. That's symptoms that stress has actually won. And you guess what? You don't want most of the time when you stress like that and anxiety kicks in, guess what? It's definitely unmanageable stress. And guess what? You probably need to go and talk to a professional when it gets to that point, right? So now it has become very, very serious when it becomes that unmanageable. Okay. It may even be affecting your health, right? It may even be affecting your health, such as now you realize like, oh, I feel like my pressure. Oh, come on. You go to the doctor. Why you stressed? You stressed because you need to reset. Come on. Not just in your business, but you might just need to reset in life, in your household. You may have a lot of things going on in your household. And guess what? You might just need to take some time back and you might just need to reset, right? You might just need to come in. I see some more people coming in. So as you're coming in, put the fire emoji in the chat for me. If you coming in, put the fire emoji in the chat to let me know that you're here, okay? But yeah, so we just went over four major things to let you know that it may be time for you to reset, whether it's in life or whether it's in business. Who can recall number one? Number one was what? Burnout. Like you don't know if you're going to come, and like you just exhausted. Okay, burnout. Number two was what? Stagnant. Yes, we will put them in the chat for you. So you missing, you can go back in the chat as you're coming in. You may have missed the beginning. Number one was burnout. Number two is stagnant. And number three is what? What was number three? Number three was disconnection from your purpose. Disconnection from your purpose. And the last one we just discussed was what? Unmanageable stress. Okay. If you're experiencing any of those four, and I hope you're not experiencing all four, okay, that definitely lets you know that it is time to do a reset. Okay. And you may have some things that's going on yourself that you may have experienced and that you know personally outside of those four things to let you know that it may be time for a reset. Okay. So if you know some things and you can think about some things that you may have been experiencing in your household, in your business, in your life, what are some of those things? Put those things in the chat for me. Put those things. If there's something that you may be experiencing yourself that's outside of the four things that we just mentioned, outside of burnout, outside of unmanageable stress, outside of being stagnant, and the fourth one was what? Disconnected from your purpose. Okay, all four of those. If you've been experiencing anything outside of those four things, okay, put that thing in the chat because I want us to be able to communicate. I want you all to be able to share with me this evening because I'm gonna give you some information, but I want to make sure you take notes now. Make sure y'all got your pen and paper because I want you to go back and take those notes and be able to go back and recall these things that we're talking about this evening. You can always go back and pull the live book, of course, but also if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay or some fire emojis, okay, to let me know that you're here. Even though you may not be live, I'll still get the notification that you did show up and watch it because I understand the time might be off for some of you, but you want to get the information. You may come back and watch the replay. That's okay. That's okay. It's going to be here for you when you come and watch it. Okay. So again, I'd like to thank everybody that's coming in. I'm Dr. Shullundia. I'm the business strategist. I'm your host, Stephen Moses. And today's topic is: Are you ready to reset? And we're going to talk about the signs to let you know that you're ready to reset. That's what we're discussing today, the signs to let you know that you are ready to reset. So, you guys, do you have any questions? Those four for me, as far as those four things that we just went over, because I don't want to move too fast. I want to make sure you're getting this, right? So, we just talked about the four things that actually may let you know, the signs that may let you know that you're ready for a reset, right? You are ready for a reset. Let me check the comments down here and make sure we got everything here. The first one was what? Yeah, Miss Janetta said burnout. Come on. Thank you, my note taker. Stagnant. Come on here. What the third one? Disconnection from your purpose. Appreciate that, Miss Janetta. And also unmanageable stress. Okay. Those were the four things that we just discussed. So they're in the comments. So if you missed it, you can go back and look at those four things, write them down in your notes and let you know that you need to do a reset. Okay. Reset is so detrimental to your success in your business because if you got any of those four things, you may have something else that we might not even mention thus far, right? So if you got anything else, go ahead and put that thing in the chat. If you know there's something else that you may have going on in your business or what have you, you look like this. This let me know that I definitely need to reset, okay? Because I know I'm not going to hit everything that everybody may experience. Everybody have their own experiences. But if I have missed anything of the four, those four I just mentioned most of the time is you one or the other. But if you got anything else going on, put it in the chat because you may be helping somebody else. Because they may those four things may not hit someone else, but what you say might just hit someone. Okay. Managing time. Yes. Yes, Miss Janella. Yes. Managing time. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. That's a big one. Time management. Oh my gosh, that's something like I don't care what goes on. That's something that hits a lot of us. Okay, time management. That's a really big one. So she said time management. Okay. That's a fifth one that we've added to the list, time management. So make sure you're writing these things down so you can go back and check yourself on them. So if you're experiencing any of these things, it is definitely time for a reset. And so the next quarter, this is what we're going to be discussing. Some ways to get over this hurdle. Because guess what we want to do? We want to end our year what? Strong. Yes, we want to end our year strong. So no matter what is going on in our life or our businesses, we're going to tackle that thing head on. And guess what? We're going to end our year strong. We're not going to wait till January to do it either. We're going to go through this process this next quarter and we're going to figure out what we need to figure out. Okay. So not only did we go over some things in reference to some signs, I also want to let you know why is it crucial to reset. Now, but why is setting so crucial? Why is resetting so crucial? Resetting is so crucial for our success as ambitious kingdom entrepreneurs. Why? Well, when we neglect the signs, a lot of times what we do look over things. We look over the signs, they be right here in our face, like, come on, time. You late for everything? Come on. You're unmanaging stress, you still got headaches, you're tired, you're sleeping, you're going back and forth, right? There are things that come across our path in life, in our businesses, that we need to grab a hold of, right? So these things are very, very, very crucial. Now, by recognizing these signs that we just went over and taking a proactive step towards a reset, we can rejuvenate our businesses. Come on. We can align them with our values and fulfill our kingdom mission more effectively. When you agree? With all this going on, we can definitely fulfill our kingdom mission more effectively when we go ahead and proactively take care of these signs that we're seeing to let us know that we need to do a reset, right? So right now, since we just went over those things, now we're going to take some steps. Yes, it's time for us to do the work. We know what those signs are. So now we need to do the work to make sure those signs don't take us out and keep us going backwards, right? We want to go forward. So the signs to take us forward, to let us know we need to do the steps to take us forward, to let us know we need to do reset is what? Self-reflection. Once you recognize that you got high blood pressure, you're stressed, you're burnt out, you ain't managing your time wisely. Come on, it's disconnecting from your purpose. When you realizing all those things are going forward, you realize like, okay, something ain't right here. Like I'm off. I feel like I'm kind of off some kind of way. It's time for us to do some steps to get back on track, which is that reset. Now the steps to start doing that reset. The first one is what? Self reflection. Yes, self reflection. Now, with self reflection, you're going to take the time to reflect on this whole journey. You're going to reflect on your values and your goals. What's working and what's not working. Okay, you're going to think about that. With self reflection, when it comes to life and your business, the first step we're going to do is what? Self reflection. Somebody put that in the chat for me. One of the things to begin our reset process is self reflection. And that's basically taking the time to go find out what's working and what's not working. Okay? That's in life and your business. The second thing is we need to set clear goals. Number two, set clear goals. The first one was right. Thank you, Janetta, self reflection. And the second one is set clear goals. Now, define success means to you and set clear, achievable goals that align with your values. These goals need to be in alignment with your values, not my values, but your values. Make sure they are SMART goals. Okay. Do anybody here know what SMART goals are? Because we have set goals, but they're not smart whatsoever, right? They're just goals that we say, well, I want to lose 50 pounds in 2 months. Okay, what you doing? Let me know the secret, right? 50 pounds in 2 months. Is that a realistic goal? Come on. So that's why I said we need to set SMART goals. And what are SMART goals? SMART goals are goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, and they are timely. Okay? I need you to write down those 5 things. SMART, it spells the word SMART, SMART. They're specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, and they're timely. Set clear, SMART goals. Okay, that was number 2. The third one is what? Seek guidance. Put that in the chat for me. Seek guidance. Okay, seek guidance. So don't be afraid to seek advice from a mentor, from a coach, or from a faith advisor. They can definitely provide valuable information and insight, okay, and also give you that support you need. Even a therapist, because our community just now getting into the therapeutic realm of things, like when we decide now we want to go see therapy, and that is awesome. If you feel like you're stressed, you overwhelmed, and you got anxiety, and you need to reset, you need to go see a therapist, man, you better by all means go see one. Okay, that's that balance. Okay, don't be that deep when you feel like, well, I'm just gonna pray about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pray about it. You might also need to go and do some actual steps with the therapist as well. Okay, so don't let anybody talk you outside of doing things like that, because it's okay to do one thing, but it's also good to have a balance. Whereas you may need to go see a therapist, and these are a better therapist if they should pass the therapist. That's even better. Okay, as you get the best of both worlds. Okay, that's seeking guidance. Okay, The next one is what? The fourth thing that you can do to help you out would be to create a plan. Okay? To create a plan. So the first one was what? Self-reflection. We got that in the comments. The second was what? Set clear, smart goals. Okay? The third one was seek guidance. And the fourth one is create a plan. Yes, create a plan. So we got my helpers here. Okay, the first one was set clear. Okay, I'm sorry. The first one was self-reflection. Then we have set clear goals. Okay. The next one is what? Seek guidance. Seek guidance. Okay. Create a plan. Okay. We're on create a plan now. We're on create a plan. Hey, Miss Amina, thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you for coming in and showing up today. I appreciate you. Okay. Create a plan. Okay. That's the fourth one. Create a plan. So when we say create a plan, what do we mean? We mean that you need to develop a strategic plan that outlines the steps you need to take to reach your goals. Okay? Create a plan, whether it's a business plan, whether it's a proposal, whatever. If you're just jotting down notes, journaling, like I told y'all before, if you are not journaling, you maybe need to begin to start journaling because that's going to help you process. Journaling is a way to help people process. Okay? So create a plan, develop a strategic plan, okay, that outlines the steps you need to take to reach your goals. There may be you investing in yourself to get someone even to assist you. Okay? Create a plan, get some things together. Come on, write it down, make it plain. Whatever you need to do to get it done, we need to get it done. Okay? And the fifth thing you need to do is take action. Oh my God, that's the biggest one. Take action. Because we'll sit here, like we'll be here in our incognito. We don't even want nobody to know we're here. We don't even share. We're just like, you know what? I'm gonna sit back and watch Doc and see what Doc talk about. And I'm gonna chill for a minute. You know how we do. Period. You know how we do, right? But we need to take action. Come on. Take action. The last one is thank you, Mr. Bell, is take action. Okay? We need to take action. Okay? And then the next one is practice self-care. I'm ready for you to help me with that website, get assistance. Okay. All right, all right. So you got everything else in place. So you've gotten everything else we talked about before in place before we do the site. So that's great. We got everything in place. That'd be wonderful. Be wonderful. Okay. So this fifth thing is practice self-care. Somebody put that in the chat for me. Practice self-care. Okay. Don't forget to take care of your physical and mental well-being. Okay. Don't forget to take care of your physical. Come on. Your physical and your mental well-being along the way. Because it's so easy to get sidetracked. It's so easy to get sidetracked. Come on. But in the process of you resetting, these are some things you need to make sure you do. Okay. Practice self-care. Yes. Practice self-care. Yes. Practice self-care. Make sure we get that done. Practice self-care. Okay. Don't forget to take care of your physical. Come on. You may have to go to the gym or go do some step aerobics or just go walking. Come on. Just go walking in the park or go walking around your neighborhood. Come on. Whatever physical self-care you need to do for you. Okay, because know how we do, we'll take care of everybody else and we'll forget about us, but we're in the process of running things. Okay, we work crazy, we work until we can't work no more. And then you wake up one day, you realize you done missed a lot, or your body aching. Your body done caught up with you because you weren't taking care of it in the process of you hustling. Okay, so we got to make sure we take care of ourselves, make sure we are physically doing what we need to do with our bodies to make sure they stay in place and in good health, as well as our mental state. Don't let nothing run you ragged and run you crazy. Okay? Make sure your mental state is healthy as well. Okay? Self-care is definitely essential for sustaining your success. Okay? So we got those things. So we got everything down pat. What was the first one, y'all? Let's recall what we said we can do to help us begin our reset. What do we say? Let me go back in our notes here. What we said to help us go back with our reset. The first one we said was self-reflection, right? The first one was self-reflection. The second was set clear, smart goals, not just any kind of goals, but we need smart goals. We need you to be very specific. We need them to be measurable. We need them to be attainable. Come on. We need them to be realistic. Don't make them something that you know you can't do. Okay. We need them to be realistic and we need them to be timely. Set a time stamp on them. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this did in 30 days. I'm going to get this did in 1 week. Be very specific. Those are smart goals. Don't just fool yourself because look, if you're setting these things in place and you creating this plan, you're not fooling nobody but yourself. Okay? You're not fooling nobody but yourself. If you on here and you say you're ready to reset, I'm giving you some signs to let you know or some things that may let you know you need to reset. Now we're going over those final things or some things you actually can do to begin the reset process, which is self-reflection, setting those clear, small goals, seek guidance, whether it's a mentor, a coach, a therapist, your pastor, whomever that you need to seek guidance from. You need to seek that help, okay? Create a plan. Make sure you develop a strategy. Make sure you put those things in place and outline those steps that you need to take to reach your goals, okay? And don't forget, you might just need to invest in yourself in that process. Come on, take action. You're going to implement a plan to take action and be persistent. We be so quick to give up. When you take action, don't give up the first time something come against you, okay? Because you know, when we go work for A, B, and C, they tell us one thing, guess what? We stay on those jobs for 30 years. End up retiring in 30 with a watch. But we don't give our businesses 2 seconds. We give up so quick on ourselves and we give up very quick on our businesses. Okay? So we got to take time, take action. Don't just come here and take notes. I need you to come here, write down the plan. Come on. And when you get off here, go and be more specific with your plan. Okay. When you leave off of here, go and be more specific with your plan. Write down those things, those goals, those smart goals that you need to do. Go write down and create that plan that you know you need to do. And in that plan, make sure you're very strategic, that you develop a strategy, okay? And you seek the right guidance. You're talking to the right people to help you get to that place you're trying to get. You're not talking to Jack and Jill over here, and Jack and Jill can't help you do nothing because they ain't getting there themselves, okay? They don't know what you're talking about. It's like the words you're saying are bouncing off their head. So you need to get with someone that can actually help you go throughout this process, okay? Get with someone that can help you actually go throughout this process. And remember, even if you don't come to me or see me, I am available. You can reach me at www.theceoalchemist.co. It's right there on the screen. Okay? www.theceoalchemist.co. You can set up a consultation with me on that link as well as get your free, yes, free reset checklist. Okay? To help you get things in order. I got some more bonuses on there with it as well. Okay? All right, so we make sure we're going to take action. And the last thing is we're going to practice self-care. Make sure we are practicing self-care. Don't forget to take care of yourself physically and mentally. Okay, we want to make sure we are taking care of ourselves. So remember this. Okay, but first of all, before I finalize everything, do anybody have any questions? Do anybody have any questions in reference to are you ready to reset? Okay. Do anybody have any questions? As you come in, drop me some fire emojis so I know you're here. I see we got people still coming in. So as you're coming in, drop some fire emojis to let me know that you are here. Okay? That's what we're talking about this rest of this quarter. We're going to reignite the fire. We are here to reignite the fire. Because again, I gave you some signs to let you know that your fire might just be going out. Right? So we need to reignite our fire. Okay? So we can reset, rebuild, and regain the momentum so we can end our year strong, right? Because we definitely need to end our year strong, whether it's in life or our businesses. And as kingdom entrepreneurs, we need to make sure everything is in alignment. We don't need to be out of alignment. We need to make sure that we are in alignment with the purpose that God has set before us. Okay, because we're so quick to get out of alignment, we want to do our own thing. But guess what? When you realize that you are out of alignment, it's so easy to just do what? Reset. Come on, reset. I gave you those things, let you know you ought to that you need to reset when you disconnected from your purpose. That was one of them. Reset. Come on. When you're feeling stagnant, what you need to do? Reset. Come on. When you're not feeling like yourself, what you need to do? Come on. You need to reset. Come on. There are a lot of things we need to do. You feel like you can't manage the stress. It's unmanageable stress. Like you're just feeling so overwhelmed. I don't know what to do with myself. Like I don't know if I'm going to come. Reset. Okay. We went over those things. Okay. You burn out. You're stagnant. You're disconnected. You got unmanageable stress. That lets you know we need to reset. And we also said your timing is off. Come on. You can't never get nowhere where you need to be on time. Everything is thrown off. You don't have no time in the day. Come on. We need to reset. So we also discussed those were the things to let you know that you need to reset. And then we finalized everything with those maybe 5 to 6 things is letting you know that how you can reset by doing self-reflection, setting clear goals, seeking guidance, creating a plan, taking action. Come on. And the last one was what? Practice self care. Yes, practice self care. Now, it's a journey, of course, going towards trying to get in alignment with your life and your business, with your values and your purpose. It's definitely a journey. Okay, I would not say it's anything else but that a journey. Okay, but before we wrap up, do anyone have any questions in reference to anything we may have talked about? If you have anything you want to add to it, if you feel like there are some things that let you know that you need to reset that we did not mention, like Janetta mentioned that time thing about the timing, your timing is off. Okay. Is there something else that we may not discuss that may be able to help someone else to let them know they may need to reset? Or what you may have done to begin your reset process? What are some strategies or what are some things that you may have done to help you go throughout this process? Like we mentioned self-reflection. We name a lot of things. What are some things that we did mention that you might be doing, you might be incorporating on your journey that we didn't bring up? I would love it if you would put that thing in the chat to let us know. Because guess what? You never know. We're all here to help one another. It might be something that you might be incorporating in your reset process that someone else may not know about, and they can add it to theirs. Like reflection, journaling, all those things are good to start the reset process. So, what are you doing that I did not mention? Because again, I gave you many, I gave you several. And there may be some things that, because I know I didn't list them all, I just gave you some of the main things. Good evening, Miss Alice. How are you doing? Good evening. I'm glad you joined us this evening, Miss Alice. How is your day going? How is your day going? Okay, yes. You can go back and watch the replay. It was a good episode today. We talked about are you ready to reset? And we gave you some signs to look at to let you know that you're ready to reset. Okay. So we gave you maybe 5 signs to let you know that you're ready to reset. But then once you realize those signs, we also gave you maybe 5 or 6 more of those steps to start going towards your reset process. Okay. So we did name those, and I think we kind of put everything in the chat. I think they're all in the chat too. So if you need to go back up to the chat, you can see those things. So I had some good note takers in here today. I appreciate y'all, Mr. Bell and Miss Janelle and Mr. Mina. Appreciate y'all for coming in and putting those comments in the chat for me. I definitely appreciate that. So people that are watching the replay, they can go back and they can see that. And again, if you know someone that needs to hear this information, don't be stingy. It's free to share. It costs you nothing to share this out to anyone. It's free. Okay. So like, tag, and share. If there's someone that you know that might need to know this information, share and tag this information. I'll tag them in the comment section. Say, girl, guess what? You need to be up in here because I'm dropping some fire. So guess what? Those fire emojis, drop those fire emojis. This is some good information for you all today. Put some fire emojis in the chat for me to let me know this is some good information. I definitely appreciate it. Saying affirmations that confirms who you are becoming. Speak it in the okay. Let me put this up here. Okay, saying affirmations that confirm you are becoming. Speak it in the now. Gotcha. That's a good one too. That's a good one. Speak life. You speaking affirmations. Come on. That's a good way to reset. Speak life. Come on. Because a lot of times we be so negative, or we hear so much negativity, right? We hear so much negativity what you call it, bombards us. The negativity does, whereas it kind of overwhelms the positivity. So it's good to affirm who you are. It's good to affirm the positivity of what you're trying to do. It's good to do all those things because it's so easy to get distracted and get distorted in our world that we're in today. It is so easy to get sidetracked. But when you get on track, guess what? When you realize, like, I'm all about recognition. When you start recognizing and acknowledging things, that's the first step of the process. Because once you start acknowledging and recognizing whatever that thing that's causing you to fall back or do some things to come up and distract you, that's when you know that it's time to move forward. And because you have recognized it, you're honest with yourself, now you can bust a move, right? Now you can decide to bust a move because now you are no longer in denial. That's why I tell people once you get past the denial phase, you are in the process of making it happen because now you can do some things. Come on, God can do some things when you get past the denial phase because now you're honest with yourself. Okay, so when you go on and you affirming whatever that thing is, if you want to start it, if you are an aspiring business owner, you have not started your business yet. Good evening, Pastor Felicia. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us. We put everything in the comment section, so if you can go back and watch the replay. That would be definitely helpful. Make sure you got your what? Your pen and paper when you go back and hit hashtag replay. And also drop your fire emojis and let us know that you are here watching the replay as well as the live version. That lets me know that you're on track and you're on target to know what we're talking about when you drop those fire emojis. I appreciate that. Everybody came in today. I was so excited. They all dropped their fire emojis. That was awesome. I love that. So again, we talked about, are you ready to reset today? Are you ready to reset? We talked about those things that actually let you, those signs that let you know that it's time to reset. We gave you some signs to let you know that it's actually time to reset. So go back and watch those things, you guys. If you missed it from the beginning, go back and watch those signs to let you know that it is definitely ready to reset. And again, it starts with you being honest with yourself. It starts with you not being in denial. Okay? When you're no longer in denial, it allows you to be honest and you can affirm those things that need to be affirmed. Okay? Then you can take action. You can set those smart goals. You can do all the things that we discussed today. You can do all those things. I'm excited for you all on this journey to end you all's year strong because it's all about recognizing. Come on, it's all about reigniting the fire. Yes, reigniting the fire within each and every one of you. Yes, by reigniting the fire in each and every one of you. Because I know it gets to a point where you get distraught sometimes. I hear when things come against you in life and in your business because it gets kind of, I understand it, and things happen. It happens to all of us. But we cannot let that, like I said, we cannot let that thing set us back. We can only do what now? We are only moving forward. Yes, we are only moving forward because we're going to reset. Yes, we're going to reset and we're going to do some things. What we got here? Until you can take a full reset, set 15 to 30 minutes times throughout your day to meditate with no music, noise, or cell phones. I use running water, what I take. Okay, okay. Use running water when you want to take a break. Okay, great. See, everybody have their thing that they do. Everybody have their thing that works for them. Okay. So thank you all for sharing what works for you because someone else may be able to add that to their list of things that they can actually accommodate them to be able to reset. Okay. So thank you for sharing that information. I mean, I appreciate that because someone else may need to add that to what their regimen may be on a day-to-day basis. So I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing that information with us. Do anybody else have anything that they may want to share with us that may be a sign to let them know they need to reset? Or you may have a solution or something that can help you start the process of resetting. Like Amina shared some things, Mr. Janetta shared some things they utilize to help them get their path started and get their reset button going, right? So is there anyone else that may be on here that want to share what? Because like I say, it's not about the Shullundia show. This is about us getting results. It's about results. It's about results. I want you all to be successful. I want you to be the best that you can be in whatever segment or whatever niche you may be in, whatever that may be. I want you all to be successful. Okay. Do anybody have any questions for me? If you don't want to share anything else, do you have any questions for me? Because I want to hear from you all. I love hearing from you all. Have you ever experienced any of these signs in your entrepreneurial journey? Have any of you all experienced any of these things we discussed today? Okay. Now you may just be wondering, why is recognizing these signs so crucial? Come on, to the kingdom entrepreneur. These things are very crucial. Why you think? Well, because as a kingdom entrepreneur, our mission goes way beyond just the financial success. Okay. It goes way beyond the financial success. It's about aligning our values, our purpose, and our actions with God's plan for our lives. That sets us apart from everybody else. When you are an ambitious kingdom entrepreneur, that sets you apart. You're not just doing something, you're doing it. You have things that are purposely set up for you while you do it. See here, what we got? What Pastor Felicia say here? Pen and paper. I'm going on replay. Thank you. Okay. All right, Pastor Felicia. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yes, yes. Come on, we have to be in alignment. So, as a kingdom entrepreneur, there's some things that you may have to do differently as other individuals that are just in the workforce or just a regular traditional entrepreneur. They may do things differently, but when you are a kingdom entrepreneur, it sets you apart because there are things that has to be in alignment with what you do. You can't just do everything that everybody is doing. You are different. You are set apart. Therefore, all your values must be in alignment. Come on, and it makes you have to actually work harder to make sure all of those things are in alignment. Because again, you can't do what everybody's doing. I don't care how good they make it look or how they doing it. As an ambitious kingdom entrepreneur, you are set apart. So you can't do what everybody else is doing. Every area of life needs to be engaging in the right. Exactly. Every area. You are absolutely correct, Pastor Felicia. Every area. Your mind, body, soul, and your pocketbook. Come on. Come on, your mind, body, soul, and your pocketbook. Your whole total life need to be in alignment with God's will. Not just you picking out one thing. No, we like to be, no, we like to pick out certain things, right? No. As a kingdom entrepreneur, you are set apart. Therefore, there may be things and values and your purpose and things got to be in alignment with whatever you do. You got to be in alignment. That's your mind, body, soul, and your pocketbook. Okay. Everything needs to be in alignment. Do anybody else have anything they've said on here? Since I've been joining you live, my self-confidence and presentation has gotten. Oh, God, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, you gonna make me look. Oh, they were ready for you. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Keep showing up. Keep showing up, Pastor Felicia. That's what I love to hear. That's success to me. That's you growing into the things that you need to grow into. Because you know there's some things you like. We all need room for improvement, right? Because none of us are perfect. But it's all about being honest with yourself. You know there are things that you needed to grow in. And guess what? You show up every week. You show up every week and you're like, I don't know what y'all have going on. I might be a little late. But guess what? I'm showing up. Because this lady talking about something I need to hear. Okay? This lady talking about something I need to hear. And guess what? I am so happy and excited that these lives have been helping you show up better in the things that you're supposed to be showing up in. I'm excited for that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with everyone. I appreciate that. Let's see what else we got here. I know it may look to others that I am bold, but only in God. But I'm working on myself. Come on here. Come on. We all working on ourselves. We all have room for improvement. None of us are perfect. We all working to improve ourselves. So that's great. But the thing about us and most people is this. And the thing about you is this. You showing up to make that improvement. There are some that will not show up to make that improvement. And they know they need it. And this is free information. And they will not show up. So guess what? They're not ready. But we will realize that we can't go with everybody. But we have to show up for ourselves. Come on, we got to show up as our most authentic selves. Whatever that assignment that God has for us, we have to show up and we have to do it, and we have to do it with the rest of God regardless of what everybody else is doing. Why? Because we know what our assignment is. Come on. And sometimes you got to go what? By yourself, right? You have to go by yourself. Thank you and your family. Oh, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Just keep showing up. Keep showing up. But it's only going like the saying, it's only gonna get good and gooder. Now you're making up the words right. It's gonna get good and gooder. It's gonna get better and better. And I just thank God for y'all for showing up because this motivates me to let me know that you all are getting the results and you're seeing the change. Because it's all about transformation. Because it does neither of us any good to just show up here to just be showing up. We need to show up to be effective stewards over the things that God has put us over. Like He put you over ministry, right? And He wants you to be an effective steward over that ministry. If He put you over a business, He wants you to be an effective steward over that business. Whatever the thing is He has put you over, He wants you to be an effective steward that can manage it. Okay? And that's awesome. I'm glad that you've been showing up. Like you said, you feeling better about yourself. Your confidence has risen. That's awesome. So you can be your best self in whatever that thing that God had you to do. I'm excited for you. Thank you for showing up. Do anybody else have anything they want to say about tonight's lessons or any of the other classes that we've had before tonight? Do anybody else have anything they want to say? Okay. Absolutely. 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 I think I've got everybody's comment on here. Well, in my own journey as a kingdom entrepreneur, I face some of these signs myself, right? And so all I can tell you firsthand is that by acknowledging them, that's the first step to take action. And actually your turning point. So you can have a successful life and a successful business. Because we all gonna have those things that's gonna come at us. Come on. If we weren't doing something right, come on. That lets you know you're doing something right when things start coming at you. But that's fine. Guess what? God has allowed me to come on here every week to share these things with you. So when you need that way of escape or you need that extra information to put you out to help you throughout the week, you got someone here sharing that information with you live every week. So I'm excited that He's allowed me to be able to come and share with you all for whatever reason, for whatever the need you may have. Okay. And I'm prayerful about everything I come on here and bring before you all because I want it to be effective. I don't want to just be on here just be talking. Come on, I can just be talking to myself. Come on. I come on here to be effective. So just make sure there's something that I can share with you so you can put it incorporate it into your life and it's your business. And so you can be successful. Okay. So what's next after recognizing these signs? Yes, what's next? So we recognize the signs today. Come on, we gave you some ways to go through the process to begin your reset process. What's next? Okay, what's next, Doc? I'm glad y'all asked, right? It's time to hit the reset button. Boop, 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 boop. Time to hit that reset button, okay? Now, reset doesn't mean giving up. We're not giving up on nothing. Come on, we're not quitters. We're not giving up on nothing. We're unstoppable. Come on here. You better ask the devil. We're unstoppable, right? It means realigning with your purpose. Come on. It means seeking divine guidance. Come on. And making intentional changes to achieve your goals with God's blessing. That's all we're on here doing, okay? That is all we are on here doing. I'm going to repeat that again. I'm going to repeat that one more again. Come on. It means that we are realigning with our purpose. It means that you are seeking divine guidance. It means that you are making intentional changes to achieve your goals with God's blessings. Okay? So I hope this information was definitely helpful. And are you guys ready to begin your reset? Are you ready to reset? Come on. Are you all ready to reignite the fire? Come on, reignite the fire in your life, in your businesses, whatever you put your hands to. Come on. Are you ready to reignite the fire? I hope you are, because guess what? This gets me crunk. This gets me excited. Come on. Tell me, what steps have you taken to reset your life and your business when you recognize these signs? Come on. Now, y'all already shared some things, so I'm excited about that, being that you all have shared some things Come on. Now, in our upcoming episodes, I want you to look at this. In our upcoming episodes, we'll dive deeper into some practical steps that you can take to reset and thrive as a kingdom entrepreneur. Okay. So tune in each week. Make sure you tune in right here. Make sure you following us. Make sure you're turning on your notifications because when I go 1 hour to live, 30 minutes to live, 5 minutes to live, and I try to put the notification at least 24 hours before. You may see something come up on my timeline or whatever. We got a notifications on it to let you know, to remind you, because you don't understand, we lifing, things go on, we be working, we be doing different things, right? But I don't want you to miss it. And if you do, you always get access to the replay. That's a good thing about it. You always get access to the replay. So whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, okay, you also got access to YouTube as well. Okay. So do anybody have any questions for me? Do anybody have any questions for me? Also, you guys, you can go to my YouTube channel. I got all that straight. So you can go to at Dr. Shullundia Bell. You don't have to put the numbers on it anymore. I got all that finalized and straight. So it's at Dr. Shullundia Bell for our YouTube channel. Okay. So you can go and if you missed it here on Facebook, and I know you may want to share this information with some people. And some people may be like, I don't want to do Facebook. I don't like Facebook. They do too much. For those people that are like that, guess what? Just send them to YouTube. At Dr. Shullundia Bell, send them right over there to YouTube. Everything is right over there. Okay, go to the live section and it'll show you all the lives that I've done for the last 2 months. Everything will show up right there on YouTube at Dr. Shullundia Bell. So they can go back and review all maybe 10 to 15 videos that I've done because I'm doing it every week. They can go back and review those videos. Okay. So do anybody have any questions for me? Any questions for me? Let me see any more comments on here. Let me see here. Okay. Any comments for me on here? Thank you, Pastor Felicia, for sharing that. So remember to like, tag, and share this out. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to share this information out to your business bestie or your family member or a friend or relative, whoever that you feel like may can benefit for this information, okay? So I want to thank you all for joining us this evening. I've had an amazing evening, right? Recognizing the signs that it's time to reset is your first step, okay, towards a more fulfilling and successful, ambitious kingdom entrepreneurial journey, okay? I'm excited for you. And I want you to remember that you are not alone on this path. That's why we are here showing up. Some people show up and they be incognito, and that's fine. They be in the background like, that's all right, but they show up. It's all right. They show up and they getting information. That's the main thing, that they showing up and they getting information. And if you found this session to be helpful, don't forget to like and share this video out with your friends and followers. Stay tuned for more empowering content from us. Until next time, you guys, I need you to stay inspired. I need you to keep striving for greatness, okay? Keep striving for greatness, okay? Until next time, you guys, I need you to stay focused and keep moving. Bye for now.